on campus. Fresh out East Atlanta with no mountains. Damn, fresh out East Atlanta.
Viking, a fiery men's fragrance that bottles the fearless spirit of boundless exploration for the modern man who goes against the grain. I give you the 2017 release of Creed's Viking. Retails for $495 fucking dollars. It's categorized as a aromatic green citrus, fresh, spicy, woody rose. Inspired by the incredible crafted longships. Longships? That's what we decided to go with? What happened? Did you run out of ideas? Huh? What? Longships? It's been 7 fucking years since you released the cult classic Aventus, and you call it Viking? Made after longships? Why the fuck do I want to... But that's the inspirational story? A centerpiece of the Viking age and one of the greatest design feats of the 9th century? It's 2017. The fuck am I going to do with a goddamn Viking ship? What the fuck? A symbol of voyage and undeniable perseverance? Longships who were carefully designed for skilled seamen? This was designed after my fucking nut? Are you shitting me? My skilled cum? Huh? Unbridled determination to conquer that pussy. Creed's Viking. It marks the brand's first major since the cult best-selling Aventus. There you go, I just said that. The nose behind is the one and only infamous Oliver Creed. Let's see what the people have. Look at all the fucking dislikes. This can't be that bad. Here we go. I already am thinking Hugo Boss bottled. Creed is mostly for well-heeled retirees who like Neiman Marcus. Really overrated. Finally today I got the sample. You know what, here's the thing. If you paid if you paid $500 for something that fucking sucks because of the hype, you are a true ass clown. And you know what's funny? Let's say Anna Marie cooks you a goddamn rhubarb pie, right? You didn't pay for the pie. You didn't cook the pie, so what do you say? Even though it tastes like fucking shit, oh, thank you, Anne, this pie's delicious, but in your head, if I would have paid for this piece of fuck pie, I would be so fucking pissed off. The only tip she'd be getting that night is the dick. You know what I'm saying? So anyone who's bought this fragrance and it sucks, I guarantee you they're not going to bash it because they're just $500 in a goddamn hole. But then again, if you spend $500 on a fragrance, you should be at least, well off enough where it ain't too much of a hit. You probably spent that on a cheap hooker last week. Needless to say, Creed's Viking, I think I read Old Spice, 80s frag, very masculine, but this is not Aventus, and I think people need to remember that outside of Aventus, this is not a surprising release. And yet, House of Creed has been standing on the feet. This must certainly be due to poor quality standards. You can dislike a particular fragrance, but to call it a disaster... People are comparing this to 9/11. They called it a fucking disaster. I suppose if you paid $500, it'd be a disaster. But then again, for the people that got the samples, I think you're going to get a much more authentic review. You're going to be more true. Instead of, unless you were given this fragrance, why give it a good review, right? Come on. You're going to be more honest when you got something for free or even a sample. You're going to be more, what's that word called? I fucking forgot. Doesn't matter. Judgmental, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, who gives a fuck what that means? This is I feel like a lot of these negative dislikes are from people that just haven't smelt it. But I can tell you from the homework and information I've found myself, this is just a meh fragrance. A meh fragrance. fragrance. This is not an Aventus Pineapple Smoky Batch code 3967 Suck My Cock edition. As quick, I am a Creed fanatic. I wear only Creed fragrances and have done for years. My favorite include... What a pretentious little fucking cuck. No shit. Look at this long review. I bet why he was doing it, he was jerking off the fucking Aventus. So after hearing all the raves, reading the many reviews, and having fireworks, drum roll, whistle sirens, I'm a Creedaholic. In my opinion, Creed Viking is an alright fragrance. There you go. Coming from a Creedaholic. That means it's become a problem and it's affecting their marriage. He beats his kids. Why not just grab the original Untamed Classic Old Spice and go buy a car with what you saved? Best fucking comment I've ever read. I blind ordered a 100 ml bottle once. Creed emailed me the option to pre-order. I was very excited, and it happened to be in Vegas for the money fight. So I went to the Creed boutique at Caesars. It's okay, but not at all what I expected. $500. I can't stress that enough. Tremendous release. Oh, here's a nice one. They must have paid for it. My husband tested generous spray of it today. A generous spray. You know, like he just fucking came all over his face. Nice and spicy and masculine. Had a chance. Only a few sprays was enough to make a picture. I could pick pepper from this. I think of like a Marc Jacobs Bang when I think of pepper. I don't know about you guys. I'll stick to my $2.50 Old Spice. Dry down, very similar to English Laundry. Don't be fooled if this doesn't last past 8 and you're willing to waste your money. $500 for 100 ml because this bears repeating. It's $500 for 3.4 ounces. This better knock my socks off. Exactly, this better fucking wake me up morning with a blowjob and a cup of coffee. Creed sent me a sample and it arrived yesterday. Very peppery, but in a different way. I personally think the bottle is hideous. So yeah, we decided to go with the goddamn Viking ship. That's my Creed Aventus, or I'm sorry, Creed Viking review. Bottle design is very similar to Old Spice. There's actually a ship on the Old Spice. You can't autofocus, but there's a fucking ship on there. It's just a $500 repackaged bottle of Old Spice, but since it's got the Creed logo, let's lose our minds. Hope you guys enjoyed my silly Billy willy-nilly review. I don't know. I have a feeling this isn't very great from what I read. Sorry, Christopher Columbus murdered thousands of people on his boat, on his Viking ship. Ironic. PC 2017. We have a fragrance app made after Slaughter. Slaughter. Egg boy.